Getting ready to get going. Oop, wait. I'm hearing feedback or something. Oh, it's just for me. Getting ready for like CYYZ and classic Russian. Almost there, just share story there, that story there. Fine, like that, yeah. There you go. Oop, everyone's just looking at me. Actually, no, that's pretty much. So it doesn't end up being. Oh, wow. Oh, infiniteness. Okay, get enough. Get back in the airplane. Gonna give you guys a clue what I'm up to. You, okay, let me see. One last thing. Get this long show on the road. Monkey. Oh, CY51. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, that's all for where I'm going with this. Okay, we have another flight tonight. We are going from Montreal back to Toronto, reverse leg. You know what? I was this close. I was this close to tossing the CRJ on tonight because these hard landings are slightly frustrating. But you know what? Never give up. Never surrender. I guess that's what some people would say. I'll get some traffic in Toronto, but that was shut down. But oh! I got service in Toronto? Say what? Alright, I got some ATC service in Toronto. That's fantastic. One last thing I need to do before I leave is, yes, make myself my only veer. He might only, yes, don't worry. Just so I don't lose my place. What? Hey, yo, Wi-Fi. Yo, how's it going? You know what? How do I just gonna do that. Subscribe. There. I subscribe to someone else that is watching me. How's it going tonight? Okay. Let's get on this because it's already 9:20. I should have been in the air a long time ago. Why am I behind? Okay, flight bit of approved. We have that, and in theory, Simbrief should have that. Yep. We have fuel, we have weights, we have weather. Actually, I do have weather. I just didn't bother to write down said weather. Well, actually, that's a double lie because CYUL. Okay, Montreal. It is currently 070. Oh, YU. Oh, that's a J. Okay, calm down here. YUL. Currently at 0300 Zulu. It was. Wrong one. 0705 knots. Altimeter is 2999. Okay, CYYZ. That's gonna update before I get there because it's already 9:30. Ooh. So that being said, it is 110 at 7 knots. It's been it hasn't been shifting. It's been the same. +4 scattered clouds. Wow. Okay. +4 2982. Some other useless information I'm going to take down. Estimated landing weight. Landing weight will equal 55.8. Well, it's estimated, but you know what? Montreal, like, it's really funny. I bumped into a guy at work. He flies WestJet online. The PMDG. He swears by PMDG. He did the whole cross country, and he said his eyes were hurting after a while. I'm like, you know what? The small flights are what I like now. Like, you know what? I totally used to be the Vancouver, Hong Kong, Vancouver, or something to Sydney, something across the ocean. You know what? I used to love the 747, and it's because I'm a 747 geek. You know, but you know what? When you start sitting there and like, what do you do with your life? Sort of deal. Like, I guess back in the day there was other, you know, you can just have it running in the background, do other things. But for me, it's like, okay, there's only so much you can do in the background on a flight. Especially now with these flight sims being complete memory hogs. Like, you see me go between screens in the flight, but I always have that ungodly fear of CTD, crash a desktop in flight or something. So that's why I don't really push it. Like, I run flight sim in Lightroom at the same time. That definitely doesn't work. And I'd like to say I have 32 gigs of RAM, but yeah, it's just, and I have a 2080 Super, which, you know, should make it work. Okay, now to surprise everyone, I am flying a really sick aircraft tonight. I am super excited. Still the A320, but classic A320. This is the Canadian government A320 right here. Okay, so just looking at everything, cable tubes in order, static ports are good to go. Looking at the leading edge of the wing, that's good. Looking like our engines are in good shape today. Come towards the back, static wicks good to go, and the rear of that engine is good to go. APUs blowing in our face. We have horizontal and vertical stabs good to go. Nothing's wrong with those. Wing on this side's good. Landing gear's good. Engine's solid. That engine looks good. And static ports and torpedo tubes on this side are good. And nose landing gear, still there. Okay. Okay, so we have airflow controls, engines we've done. Okay, we're gonna do the speed run here. Park and brake is set, landing gear lever down, engine master modes are off. Engine mode selector normal, batteries are on. 1 and 2, power, we do have APU bleeding on. Cockpit light not required, flaps and spoilers are both retracted. 1, 2, white lights check. Camera, instrument, overhead. Okay, starting from here. I'm not gonna test the fire. Good. Fuel pumps going on. Electrical, that's a fault in the generator. Engines are down. Everything is normal. Packs are on. Leads on. We'll do preheat that. Wing on. Nav logo. Not gonna worry about. Not gonna worry about that. Okay, so you have pilot. Landing. Pilot. Okay. Seatbelt signs, we're not gonna worry about that because we haven't even started. Ooh. Speaking of things we haven't started. Can I just automatically dump my flight plan? It's not my flight. See what happens. That port. Hello. I knew it. Units. Why is it save default? Config saved. Yes, re-import now. What? Yeah, I did it in kilograms. Block fuel in kilos. And I just saved it into kilos. Why are we being difficult? Units. Kilos. Save default. Saved. My flight. Re-import from SimBrief. Okay, big fat red delay. Okay, ground services. We got doors, we got chocks, mass and balance. Sure, load the aircraft. 3 minutes. Yeah, very short load today. 61 on board. Yeah, we're not making really many narrows on this one. Yeah. Solid not happening. Okay, sequel science flight plan. Okay. Init requests. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm Air Canada 415. What? No, we're not doing this again. Invalid flight plan uplink. Did I not? Okay, whose flight did I pull up here? 61. Fine. Edit flight plan downloads. Why are you not working again? This is a fail. Okay, manually done. We can do this. Oh boy. CYUL to CYYZ. Bada boom. ACA 415. Posted X90. And what do you got me doing today? 38. Holy moly. Please. 90. And 380. Okay. Flight plan. YUL. Departure. Allegedly 6 left. I don't know why. Still any ATC here? Like, what am I allowed to get away with here? Am I allowed to get away with murder? Yeah, you know what? No one's watching. Fair enough. 6 right it is. CYL 2. Temporary insert. CYYZ. Arrival. 6 left, apparently. Okay, the tech. Why is everything pushing me where I don't want to go? 6 left, that means I would have to... whatever. Doesn't matter. 6 right. What is the flight plan? Okay, no, not you. You. Yeah, it's totally changing. Ragged 5. Okay. Neighbor, Ragged 5. I think Corny would be... Let me see. Yeah, Torney. Transfer. And then, what do you have here still? You have Melty. Actually, before I do that, let me just confirm that. Bobkey Melty. B-O-E-A-I. Separate insert. And then Melty, M-E-L-T-I. Separate insert. Here that is continuity. Insert. Bada bing, bada boom. We have that good to go. Okay. Let me see. Is this plane loaded? Yep. Can do this. 52.728. Unit. So I said 52.7/28. Lock is 59. Okay, good stuff. Okay, not gonna worry about that. Okay. But before we do depart, I do need to hide that flight I want to import flight, import from SemBrief. We're doing that today. Oh. 2-4 left. Which one is it? Guess I'll get some more. Oh, I'm gonna do 6 right. It's great. Show more runway options. Remove. Select. 6 right, add to route. CYUL 2. Overlay. 6 right on CYUL 2. It's 057 to 5,000. Okay, that's fair enough. Turn. 57 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see if we got this. Okay, oh yeah, seatbelts, we can do that now that we have. And Julie, do your thing.
Welcome aboard Air Canada, a proud member of Star Alliance. For your safety and comfort, please stow items identified with a white tag under the seat in front of you. Other carry-on items may be stowed in the overhead bins. Thank you for helping ensure your travel with us is safe, comfortable, and on time. Wi-Fi is available on this aircraft from boarding to deployment. You may connect to the internet by paying with your credit card or Aeroplan points. Thank you for choosing to fly Air Canada.
Takeoff speed.
Bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada, membre du réseau Star Alliance. Pour votre sécurité et votre confort, veuillez ranger les articles portant une étiquette blanche sous le siège devant vous. Les autres articles peuvent être rangés dans les coffres supérieurs. Merci de nous aider à assurer un vol sécuritaire, confortable et à l'heure. Un service Internet sans fil est offert à bord de cet appareil, disponible dès l'embarquement et jusqu'au débarquement. Vous pouvez vous connecter en payant avec votre carte de crédit ou vos points aéroplan. Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada.
I had too many buttons. 30. 1, 3, 2. Okay. And then I need a V-pilot in here. Make sure we're not. Connect. 5. Connect. Flight plan. This mess. You know what? They're not going to be update requested. Uh-oh. 06 right. And 06 right. Okay. UL. YZ. XU. 338 goes 0345. That's not gonna play. 45 hour and 25 hopefully. Gee, what are we estimating here? 57. Oh, okay. 57. And 38. Okay, Montreal, Toronto, London, I believe. 345 57 minutes, 2 hours, 260, 38. 6 Bob Key, Melky, Torney, Regan 5, 68. File flight plan. Okay, that's good. Flight plan filed. Okay. just finish off the last bits here. Let's get out of here. Flight directors on, navigation space are set. VOR ADF. We're not going to set any of those. Standby instruments we're working on right now. Cage the 1016, 2, 3. Okay. Clock thrust for clock is set, whatever, and thrust is locked. Okay. Doors. That. And beacon. ATC request push. No push to request. Ground crew notifies. So I need you guys to pull the chocks, connect plug. Okay. Let's wait for that puppy to connect. Okay, check this patch here. Ooh. Okay, good. Patch nows. Okay, ground crew external power, we don't have to disconnect the parking brake release. Okay. And then give me back start, and we'll go.
Cabin crew, please prepare for departure and cross-check.
Today's 26, start number 2.
All doors are armed and cross-checked. Welcome aboard your Air Canada flight. My name is Julie, and I'm your service director today. On behalf of the entire crew, we're happy to have you on board with us on today's flight. We're pleased to be of service in English and French. We'd like to extend a special thank you to our Aeroplan members. If you're not a member already, you can earn points and enjoy exclusive benefits by joining Aeroplan today at aircanada.com. Please ensure your seat back and tray table are upright and your seatbelt is fastened. Aisles and exits must be free of all baggage. Larger electronic devices such as laptop computers must be safely stowed. Portable electronic devices should be set to airplane mode. Your safety is our top priority. Please take a moment to watch our safety procedures video. At this time, headsets connected to a portable electronic device must be removed. If you need any assistance or have any concerns, please let one of us know. Thank you for choosing to fly Air Canada.
Bienvenue à bord de votre vol Air Canada. Je m'appelle Julie et je suis votre directrice de bord. Tout l'équipage est heureux de vous accueillir à bord du vol d'aujourd'hui. Nous avons le plaisir de vous servir en français et en anglais. Nous tenons à remercier tout particulièrement nos membres Aéroplan. Si vous n'êtes pas déjà membre, inscrivez-vous à Aéroplan dès aujourd'hui à aircanada.com pour accumuler des points et profiter d'avantages exclusifs. Veuillez redresser le dossier de votre siège, ranger votre tablette et attacher votre ceinture. Les couloirs et les sorties de secours doivent être dégagés de tout bagage. Les appareils électroniques de grand format, comme les ordinateurs portatifs, doivent être rangés de façon sécuritaire. Les appareils électroniques portatifs devraient être réglés en mode avion. Votre sécurité est notre priorité. Veuillez prendre le temps de regarder notre vidéo sur les mesures de sécurité. Les écouteurs branchés à un appareil électronique portatif doivent maintenant être retirés. N'hésitez pas à vous adresser à l'un de nous en cas de besoin ou si vous avez des préoccupations. Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada.
Welcome aboard Air Canada.
Bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada.
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you pay attention to this short video. So join us as we explore all that Canada has to offer.
Pour votre sécurité et votre confort, soyez attentifs à cette courte vidéo. Joignez-vous à nous pour explorer tout ce que le Canada peut offrir.
Please place baggage in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you.
Veuillez ranger vos bagages dans le coffre supérieur ou sous le siège devant vous.
In preparation for takeoff, make sure you're comfortably seated, with your seat back upright and tray table stowed.
En prévision du décollage, prenez soin de vous asseoir confortablement, de redresser le dossier de votre siège et de ranger la tablette.
Okay, clearance received, understood. Transponder will be...
You must wear your seatbelt when the seatbelt sign has been turned on, and we suggest wearing it even when the sign is turned off.
Vous devez porter votre ceinture lorsque la consigne des ceintures est allumée, mais nous vous suggérons de la porter même lorsque la consigne est éteinte.
Fasten your seatbelt by adjusting it around your hips. To release it, lift the upper portion or press on the release button.
Attachez votre ceinture et ajustez-la autour de vos hanches. Pour la
quick
détacher,
check here.
soulevez la partie supérieure de la boucle ou appuyez sur le bouton de dégagement.
Alright.
Seatbelt and no smoking signs are located throughout the aircraft. Please comply with them at all times.
Les consignes de ceinture et d'interdiction de fumer se trouvent à différents endroits dans l'avion. Veuillez les respecter en tout temps.
It is prohibited to smoke, to use electronic cigarettes, or to consume your own alcohol on board.
Okay.
Il est interdit de fumer, d'utiliser des cigarettes électroniques ou de consommer son propre alcool à bord.
Your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival.
Les appareils électroniques portatifs doivent être réglés en mode avion jusqu'à l'annonce à ce sujet à l'arrivée.
If your electronic device falls in your seat, do not move your seat or try to retrieve it yourself, as it poses a fire hazard. Notify your cabin crew immediately to ensure the safe retrieval of the device.
Si votre appareil électronique glisse dans votre siège, ne bougez pas votre siège et n'essayez pas de le récupérer au risque d'un incendie. Avertissez immédiatement le personnel de cabine afin qu'il le récupère en toute sécurité.
Should an emergency happen, place your feet flat on the floor and top of head against the seat in front of you. Or, rest your head and chest into your lap. Grasp your ankles or wrap your arms under your legs.
En cas d'urgence, posez vos pieds à plat au sol et appuyez le dessus de votre tête contre le siège devant vous. Ou bien, penchez-vous et appuyez votre tête et votre poitrine sur vos cuisses. Ensuite, saisissez vos chevilles ou passez vos bras sous vos jambes.
The illustrated card in your seat pocket or magazine rack explains the many safety features of this aircraft. Please review it sometime before takeoff.
La carte illustrée placée dans la pochette ou le porte-revue près de vous explique les nombreuses mesures de sécurité propres à cet avion. Veuillez en prendre connaissance avant le décollage.
If there is a need to evacuate the aircraft, leave your baggage behind and follow the seat-mounted lighting to the nearest emergency exit.
S'il faut évacuer l'avion, laissez vos bagages à bord et suivez l'éclairage sur les sièges jusqu'à l'issue la plus proche.
Wait for the in-flight announcements to finish here.
There are 4 exits located on each side of the aircraft.
While we're doing that, we'll
All
see
of
what
these
the
are
other
indicated
traffic
by
is
a
at.
green exit sign. Please locate the one nearest you.
Il y a 4 issues de secours de chaque côté de l'avion. Chacune d'elles est indiquée par une enseigne verte. Veuillez repérer celle qui est la plus près de vous.
That's funny.
If the cabin pressure changes, an oxygen mask or a tab will drop from the panel above you. Remain seated. Pull the mask or the tab to bring the mask towards you. Use the support strap to hold the mask over your mouth and nose and breathe normally. Always secure your own mask before assisting another person.
Si la pression de la cabine change, un masque à oxygène ou une languette tombera du panneau au-dessus de vous. Restez assis, tirez le masque ou la languette pour amener le masque vers vous. Utilisez la bande élastique pour maintenir le masque sur votre nez et votre bouche et respirez normalement. Mettez toujours votre masque avant d'aider quelqu'un.
If there is an emergency landing on water, reach for the pouch under the seat or beside your leg rest. Remove the elastic band if required.
Hey,
En cas d'amélissage
let's
d'urgence,
go.
prenez la pochette de gilet de sauvetage sous le siège près du repose-jambes. Retirez la bande élastique au besoin.
Pull out the life vest from the pouch. Slip it on, fasten the waist clip, and tighten the belt. Pulling the tab will inflate the life vest. You can also inflate it by blowing into the tube. The life vest should only be inflated as you leave the aircraft.
Sortez le gilet de la pochette et enfilez-le. Attachez la boucle de taille et ajustez la ceinture. Pour le gonfler, tirez la languette ou encore soufflez dans le tube. Ne gonflez votre gilet qu'au moment de quitter l'avion.
If you need any assistance or have any concerns, please let one of us know.
Si vous avez une inquiétude ou besoin d'aide, adressez-vous à l'un de nous.
Thank you for choosing to fly with Air Canada.
Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada. Flight attendants, take position for takeoff.
I am going to...
Hello, flight deck. Cabin is ready for departure.
Thank you. Have a good flight.
I'll do the cabin time.
Cabin is ready for departure.
Okay, we'll just quickly brief this before we go. It is a Max Toga takeoff, runway 6 right to Montreal. Speeds are 130, 130, 132. Anything before V1's automatic stop, anything after V1's automatic go. Runway heading, notify ATC. Well, there is no ATC. We'll just do a right hand circuit, come back for 6 right. Anything else? That is it. I'm tired. Okay, yep. Okay, just go here. That. Okay, clearance, approach path, cabin, advise, stairs, lights set. And let's just do this. Max Toga. Probably to do this. Oh. Falling off. Oh, here. Let's extend this a bit back more. Left hand turn. Sound. I love these CFMs. CFM is... Oh, okay. Let's find that. CFM on an A320 is better. CFM on an A340 just absolutely disgusting. Speed limit exceeded. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm gonna get a ticket! That's okay. Flight plan. Direct to... Whoopkey. Let's go. Yes, I did not follow the speed constraint out here. Makes me a bad person. Profile until we hit 10,000, and then I'll let the computers decide what they want to do afterwards. And he says we're pointing to you right up back. Okay, well, our passengers are gonna get sick. Oh, they get sick the other way now. Alright. Okay, let's go. Let's get that under control. Okay, 10,000. I think it's time to give it to the autopilot. Autopilot gauge. Oh, what speed is it looking for now? 336. Fair enough. Okay, 10,000 foot checks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of you this time. Get rid of you. Come on. get Julie do her thing.
You're encouraged to wear your seatbelt at all times during today's flight. Federal regulations prohibit smoking on board. This includes vaping and the use of e-cigarettes. Consuming your own alcohol, including items purchased at duty-free, or any cannabis products on board is not permitted. We'll be commencing our in-flight service shortly. Wi-Fi internet service is available on this aircraft. You may connect to the internet by paying with your credit card or Aeroplan points. Select the AC Wi-Fi network, launch your browser, and type aircanadawifi.com in the address bar. To access the Air Canada mobile app or aircanada.com while on board, complimentary Wi-Fi access is available to find travel information and track your flight status. Instructions are available on the in-flight entertainment home screen. Please note that the use of voice applications is not permitted in flight. Thank you for choosing Air Canada. Enjoy your flight.
Member.
Nous invitons à boucler votre ceinture en tout temps à bord du vol d'aujourd'hui.
Johan is asking, are you excited for
Conformément à
the
la
Fenix
réglementation
A320
fédérale,
tomorrow on the
il est interdit de
PMD777?
fumer, de vapoter ou d'utiliser les cigarettes électroniques à bord. Il est également interdit
If I
de
can
consommer
make
votre
use
propre alcool, y compris l'alcool acheté à
of
la boutique
the
hors taxe,
PMDG
ou produits du
777
cannabis à
like
bord.
I am right now here,
Nous commencerons
answer
bientôt
me
notre
yes.
service en vol. Un service
The
Internet sans fil
Fenix
est offert à bord de cet appareil.
A319, A321,
Vous pouvez vous connecter en payant
that's
avec
the
votre
same
carte de
statement.
crédit ou point aéroplan.
Eventually these
Sélectionnez le
A320s
réseau
will be
grâce
gone.
Wi-Fi,
Like,
lancez votre navigateur et tapez
these
aircanadawifi.com
planes
dans la barre
are,
d'adresse.
they have
Pour
maybe
accéder à
a few years
l'application
left in
mobile
them,
d'Air Canada ou à
depending on how
aircanada.com
these
à bord,
A320s
une
perform.
connexion Wi-Fi gratuite est
Even though the
disponible pour trouver des informations sur le voyage et
that
suivre
Air
le
Canada
statut de
orders,
votre
so
vol.
these planes are bound to be
Les
released eventually.
instructions sont
So you know what?
disponibles sur l'écran d'accueil du
A
système de
succession plan for this
divertissement en
airplane?
vol.
Yes, I'm so for it.
Veuillez
So
noter que les applications vocales ne sont pas permises à bord.
both these planes are very
Merci
good
d'avoir choisi Air Canada.
options
Bon vol.
when these planes when these A320s retire. Also, there's a freeware A220 I'm looking forward to. There's a freeware A220 that's been in the works for the last little while. Don't know who is making it, but I remember seeing it in one of the. There you go, the A220. Yes. I hope they do good on the sound kit. I downloaded the E2 Embraer. Freeware is now payware because of paired up with any builds. So, well, hopefully any builds doesn't screw it up. Which is fine. You know what? I'll pay for it nowadays. I have no problem with that. Standard, so 2992 it is. Okay, good. Yeah, anything in the Air Canada fleet minus the 737 Max. I think what is it? PMDG also acquired the rights for the Max. That's what I heard just recently. That's just speculation. So I don't know. The hum. The hum. I call it, like, on the Embraer, I call it the whale. Although I live in the vicinity of Winnipeg Airport. On a really cold night when sound can travel, we can hear that whale at night. we can hear whales. even the days I decide to sleep in, I could hear whales out my window. So yeah, no, hearing the whales is pretty cool. And that's why we were talking about the other night, Porter Airlines. I know one of the folks there said that they were thinking of trying Porter, and I said, you know what? Spend the extra few dollars for Porter Reserve. That's the reason why. YWG is a really nice airport, even though I've been there on a short 20-minute layover with Lynx. Winnipeg is a nice airport. Well, it's home for me, basically, but yeah, It's got its charm. I missed the old YWG when YWG had a spotting deck. And we could go upstairs and watch airplanes. We don't have that anymore. I find that Winnipeg's aircraft spotting scene has taken a few hits. We lost a spotting lounge. God, I can't even talk today. We lost a spotting lounge with the new terminal. You can watch the commuter gates from Stella's. That's the name. And then when Air Canada Cargo got torn down, the parking lot there was pretty much ruined. And now the RM of Rosser, where this airport's located on, has pretty much said no one to go on their bridge in front of runway 18, so it kind of bites a little. So it's not as fun as it used to be. Still get good shots, but you kind of need to get into some disputed territory to get some decent photos. That's about it. Yo! Howell's FS. Good evening. Just gonna say good evening on here. Actually, no. Do it my old way. Hey! There you go. Did I miss any checks? Oh, 18,000. That's what I got. Okay. Oop, something went click. I didn't touch anything. Okay, everyone's happy. Actually, I guess my next question would be is where is top of climb and where is, well, my equal time point and my what descent. Looks like we have some space. So it looks like this plane's being put on spoilers. She's still armed. I haven't. Oh, that's a different click. Whatever. I'll probably need them eventually. Speed limit exceeded. Actually, you know what? I want a screenshot of that. That's my friends that know me. Okay, as a driver, I don't speed excessively, but I do speed enough. I do speed enough to earn this. I'm not a person that is 5 kilometers over allegedly. Allegedly. Speed limit exceeded, that's funny. Oh, okay. Well, it's not airframe. Yeah. Okay, I guess we should start getting ready for the descent. Ragged 5's in the map. CYYZ 6 right. Limits across Canada seem to be too slow. Yeah. Well, within the last years, west of Winnipeg has been bumped to 110. That's fantastic. It's east of Winnipeg that is still 100. And then when you get into Ontario, it goes down to 90. But that's only because getting Ontario is all this wavy, curvy stuff. And it's also single lane each way. And for some reason, there's just a buttload of accidents on the highway. With the highway doing this bit and number. 1 lane each direction, people don't know how to drive apparently. I follow Skilled Truckers Canada on Facebook, and just every day accidents galore along that highway. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we got 8,000 to go. Just a little over 4 minutes, actually. We'll hit 20 before top of climb, 21:41. 7 minutes of climbing left. Okay. Some people can't drive. Oh, that was Winnipeg this morning. Winnipeg, we had a little. Oh, I shouldn't say we had a good chunk of snow, but I think when I started class this morning, I think all my students all agreed that driving to class kind of blew. So, okay, let's do this. Arrival performance. There's nothing I really need to know. Waves, what's going on? We are still in our climb to Toronto. We got a few more minutes left in the climb. I'm just slowly trucking along to... Oh, when it snows a centimeter in Vancouver, hell breaks loose. You better believe that. It's people in their Teslas. Climatar. Landing weight. I wrote this down this time. 55.8. See, I came prepared this time. 55.8. Enter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. What do you guys want? 6-way. Oh, it's finished dry. I need 6,220 feet to land. That's fine. What time is it? 10:06? Is this 0300 Zulu? Should I wait another couple minutes here? 6 minutes in. Should have a new MEDAR to go off of here. Nope, nope. Uh-oh, this is not working. Back one. Ah! Well, it's 04 Zulu! 110 for knot. 2981. I can just write this down. Where's Ben? You know what? This is easy to remember. 110 4 knots. 291. 110 4 knots. Okay, let's try this. Performance page. Next page. Next page. Next page. 29.81. It's +4 outside. And 110 at 4. And 210. Bing bang boom. Okay, let me see if I can figure this. Minutes left in the climb. Once again, the one thing I'm excited tonight is the plane itself. I think it looks sick. Old 80s colors. Woo! Look at her go. She's out of my head for that. Ooh, you can even see through the engine. Sick! fly the best MSFS planes? It's just this and the CRJ, really. The only other plane I would love to see for Flight Sim 2020 here, or Microsoft Flight Sim, whatever you want to call it. I just wish Majestic would hurry up and get their Q400 on here. If they had the Q400 on this version of Flight Sim, I'd be doing Vancouver, Victoria back all day long. Van Vic, Van Nanaimo, Van whatever, anywhere on that island. Kelowna, really? Jazz Ops! You better believe it. You know what? Jazz loves me. I can't. Like on Instagram, if I post anything Jazz, I get a like out of them, so... There are way too many planes I want for them to come out. Yeah, you know what? When FS10... Actually... FS10, when you're at the end of a cycle for Flight Sim, that's when all the planes are available, and then when they come up with a new Flight Sim, you're like, is it going to be over? Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. So I think by the time Majestic gets a Q400 or Microsoft Flight Simulator, it will be 2024 Flight Sim, or just even something newer than that. And we're taking a penalty on the speed today. Just looking at our speed here. It's disgustingly gross. 408. Boo! That is just nasty. It's crawling. And I am going at 0.794. Like, I'm really gonna see our plane along. Really no point to me going 0.82 at this point, but I won't push it. And then the next question is, when is Toronto Central going to get a hold of me? If they're going to get a hold of me. They are not even on here yet. Are they still even online? Oh, no, they cut off. What? Well, that's not fun. Thursdays in Toronto, go 3-0. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh. I'm interested to see what FS24 has to bring. To me, I hope FS24 would be something that I don't have to update every few weeks. Come on, this is a sick thing. We paid a good chunk of money to Microsoft to make a decent sim, and we're having to update something every few weeks just on them alone. Yeah, it's insane how many updates we have to download from Microsoft. Can't get it right the first time. That's my rant there. So, as far as I knew, I thought FS24 was supposed to be just more adventures, more real life flying, I guess. You know, kind of interesting to see. I'm really hoping FS24 has relatively seamless add-on transferring. Yeah, I'm thinking because it's only a few years apart. I'm really thinking that whatever you have on 2020 will go over to 2024. I am, not to say that I'm not willing, but I really don't want to pay for all the add-ons again. Like, whatever is here should go over to 2024 easily. What I'm wondering is, when are we going to see the end of just desktop usage? Like, I have a 30-inch monitor, 30-inch monitor. One of my coworkers came up to me and he said, "Yo, I got a 50-inch monitor." I'm like, "What? 50 inches? Wow. That's nuts. 50 inches. But then another conversation I had today was VR. I had the natural point where I wear the hat and I had sort of reflective stuff, and I had the scanner on my monitor, and I just used my head as a kind of VR. But the only thing with natural point was when I used it in FSX, I could never seem to get my head back to center. So when I was flying the Majestic for 100, when I was landing like this, sideways. So I'm kind of wondering what the future of VR has to have, especially when you look at this Apple Glass. I use Track VR and I love it. It's probably what it is, Track VR. I wonder if Apple Glass would be compatible with this. That'd be cool. Okay, so top of descent. Oh, we got big sub. 2153. Do the math. 7 minutes away. 7 minutes from descent. With no ATC. So it's gonna be a straight into 6 right. Let's just review the weather again. Just make sure I'm not going nuts. 110 at 4 knots, so the wind is calming down. It's half of what it was 2 hours ago. So that should be actually. Let's see if it got built into here. 6,320 feet. Really refresh matter. Still 6,220 feet. Fail! Air Canada Rouge Alps would also be nice with the Fenix A320. Yeah, I think it would be. Actually, I'm surprised I don't have Rouge on here because I know they have a couple A320s. It's worth looking into. It's worth looking into. Airfield. Oh yeah. Oh. Hey. What the fuck says? If only AC did a retro like that. Yeah, it'd be nice to see Air Canada do another retro jet other than TCA. And I'd also like to see Air Canada not do Disney planes. I don't know, that 787 seems to be pretty lame, in my opinion. Yeah, just, I don't know. Well, just not those Disney planes. Let me see. Air Canada would install WestJet's Thunder and when did a Mickey Mouse plane, that'd be killer. That'd be sick. Okay, what was I doing? Airfield data, that's what I wanted because I'm gonna get lost when I land. The last time I landed in Toronto, I overshot what I was supposed to turn off. And I definitely was looking pretty confused on the stream when I looked back on it. So my goal today is to stop in time for, I guess this is Charlie 1. The thing is I can't even count it. I ended up here last time. Even if I ended up here, that'd be pretty sweet. I'd like AC to do special libraries like Iceland Air. So for like Liquids, for example, like or like Big Logan. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think that was one of the Gemini jets I walked away from. So I was in the Philippines, and I think at multiple locations in the Philippines, they had the Iceland Air mountain plane for sale at a relatively cheaper price than eBay. And part of me said, I should buy this. I know this is going to gain value, but then when I realized it wasn't the Northern Lights library, I kind of got turned off by it. And really, I should have bought it. Just Aviation says hello, and I say hello back. Hello, good evening, welcome. You are just in time to watch a descent and another margarine. I'm not even gonna say butter because it's not even butter landings. When I'm smashing the airplane in the ground at 400 feet per minute, I'm gonna call it margarine. You're gonna see margarine of a landing. A margarine landing. Not. It's almost as good as butter, but not quite. The one paint scheme I would love to see, and I know this is irrelevant, Air Canada, is I work for Perimeter Aviation. I would like to see our classic Perimeter come back. Man, I don't know. I don't even know if we would have anything online of the old Whirly Bird. Yeah. There, this one. That's the one. I would love to see that on a Dash 8. I think that'd be pretty sick. Landing's a landing. Phoenix is definitely a tough plane to land, at least for me. Yeah. You know what, like I said, when you look at what my stats are, there's a different type of airplane. It's probably different software, but you can see on the CRJ, my landings were pretty, like even then, that's beyond butter. That's like cream. 107. But then, as soon as I get into the Airbus, it's just like, it's been an improvement, like, close to 600 feet. Eek! But now I'm kind of slowly trying to get that number down. Okay. Oh, hey, are we past? Oh yeah, there you go. Cover descent. Great. Oh, okay, it's calling for it. What's my first constraint? I guess I should have asked that question first. Oh boy. Oh boy. Select. No. ILS 6R. Address. 50,000 at Larat. Okay, actually let's do this first. Let's listen to this CFM decelerate. Decelerating CFM is a nice sound. That was a good deceleration. Not as good as some other nights, but still get to hear that. Okay, I guess. Is this airplane gonna toss me into the marbles? seatbelt sign is on. Oh my gosh. We need Julie to do her descent.
We have commenced our descent to our destination. We'll be passing through the cabin to collect any items you wish to dispose of. Please have them ready for us. As an Air Canada Foundation initiative, we're collecting loose change of any currency to support Every Bit Counts, which provides breakfast to children in need across Canada. If you'd like to donate, please use the envelopes in your seat back pocket and your donations will be collected shortly. Thank you for your support.
Nous avons entamé notre descente vers notre destination. Nous ramasserons bientôt les articles dont vous n'avez plus besoin. Veuillez s'il vous plaît les préparer pour nous. Dans le cadre du programme Chaque sous-compte de la Fondation Air Canada, nous recueillons votre petite monnaie, quelle que soit la devise, afin de fournir des petits déjeuners aux enfants dans le besoin partout au Canada. Si vous souhaitez faire un don, veuillez utiliser les enveloppes situées dans la pochette de votre siège et elles seront recueillies sous peu. Merci de votre soutien.
Oh, there you go. No, what's that? Flight control, speed brake still out. No, that's intentional, don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, because of the, yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Ah. Wow, what the heck? Hey, with you. And this is where the stupid barber pole is going to go back in a different direction again. Ugh. Still a little high. Actually, you know what? Now that getting closer. Oh yeah. Good thing that the speed is low. That we're only doing 404. Otherwise, at the tail end, I'd really be fighting for a. Speed pretty good, so I have no complaints whatsoever. Question is, oh, I'm gonna have Reagan soon. Question is why I hit Lorad in time. Lorad is 2201, 3 times 3 is 10,000. Yeah, okay. I'll meet Lorad in time for that speed. Lorad is, was that 150 knots? Is the airplane gonna realize that? Let's get 50 knots. Okay. What happens? Oh yeah, I didn't notice. Is that good? Lorad in a couple minutes here. You know what? Let's give it a hand. There you go. Speed brakes out. I guess the next concern is traffic in Toronto. What do I got that I need to worry about? 721? Why is 727 by any chance? That'd be, you know what? I was watching a classic 720. Actually, no, Aerosupra, that's what I was watching. One of the spotters, he posted a clip of Aerosupra today, and I was like, yep, that's definitely a plane I'd want us to see. Aerosupra. Okay, next constraint. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold at this speed here. Some drops in the rock, but it's okay. 8,000 at Reese's. Yeah, Reese's. I could be down for that one of those right now. Chocolate could be good at this point. Oh shit, I'll tell you. 2981. Reminder. It's gonna get mad at me. Something's gonna get mad at me. Oh, no. Hey. 2981. That one 009. 1009. Okay. Right. So our 18,000 foot checks was done at 15,000, and we're holding 250. Okay, we're past that. So down to 8. Open descent. I'll let the computer decide that one. Oh, we're under the path, so that's good news. Looking at Instagram, the next batch of models to be released by Phoenix this month featured Turkmenistan Airlines. I like this. Got made on the dot there. Speed's held. We're gonna be going 10,000, no problem. Actually, no, I'm gonna make 10,000 checks right now. It's on. You. Can we do this yet? Oh, yes we can. That's good. Yeah, it's because I didn't set it. Now it's good. It's not helping you do your checks 3,000 feet after the fact. Okay. After that constraint, yeah, you know what? Maybe I zoom in. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's definitely not rateable. Savos 2010. Seriously? No. Oh, maybe it is. Loran. radius is 8,000, and I want to know what this is. Picture overlay. 3,000. Okay, so after 8,000, I'll bring it down to 3,000. We'll go to Loran to Lupco. Okay, good to know. Oh, that explains that. That's why I saw it was 2010. That's all that mess right there. That would be the airport over there, and that is supposed to be. Oh, there's Toronto. Hey, CN Tower, Skydome, all that stuff. Actually, oh, there. Alt F1. That is Screenshot Mania. Let's go. First airplane in the fleet. My opinion. First airplane in the fleet. We're getting some. I would say the Max. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the Max at this very moment. I've had friends fly on the Max and they say it's the most beautiful thing on the planet, which is pretty sure whatever. I'd be more prone to like A220 more. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We're going to. Oh, too slow. Please don't go that slow. Please don't that slow. Keep that speed. Okay. Okay. So power lines full flap. Why won't you go? There you go, 170. No more managed speeds. That's how we get down. Down to 3,000, please. We are pushing them nose down. Lovely sounds. It is. What is this doing? Sorry, I can't accept that as an answer. Sorry. I know we're not gonna hit Miss Loran right away. What's Loran? Loran is 2214. 5 minutes away. I guess I could do 1,000. Not much of a tight descent.
preparation for landing, please ensure your seat back and tray table are upright and your seat belt is fastened. Kindly ensure all your belongings and large electronic devices such as laptop computers are safely stowed under the seat in front of you. We wish to remind you of the location of the emergency exits on this aircraft. The arrows indicate the direction to follow to reach the exit. The nearest exit may be behind you. The illustrated card in your seat pocket or magazine rack explains the many safety features of this aircraft. Please review as required. Thank you.
En vue de l'atterrissage, veuillez redresser le dossier de votre siège, ranger votre tablette et plier votre ceinture. Les effets personnels et les gros appareils électroniques, comme les ordinateurs portatifs, doivent maintenant être rangés sous le siège devant vous. Nous désirons vous rappeler l'emplacement des issues de secours à bord de cet appareil. Les flèches indiquent la direction à suivre pour se rendre à l'issue. L'issue la plus proche se trouve peut-être derrière vous. La carte illustrée placée dans la pochette de votre siège ou dans le porte-revue explique les nombreuses mesures de sécurité propres à cet appareil. Veuillez en prendre connaissance au besoin. Merci.
Another minute. Enjoy that CFM for a little bit more longer. CFM music. Landing. Okay, transpose arm. Low auto brake. Are going in the other direction, so. Delta 1. Okay. You know what, one feature I wish this would have is the landing map. I think on the, was it the A380, A350? Yeah, A350, A380, they have a feature called BTV, which is brake to vacate. You can set where you want to exit, and the airplane will just do the braking for you. So if you had either Speedstar or All-Star, and that's good. Yeah, you know what, we're good enough. Just get this in. You know what, right. You'd hope that any builds does that. I think it, well, I was gonna say you're paying good money for that. That was one of my disappointments with the Aerosoft CRJ. Aerosoft CRJ, I paid a good chunk for that, but it's not a complete airplane. Aerosoft CRJ, you can land with the gear up because it doesn't have a gear warning system. And I went to Jazz. I have a friend at Jazz, and I asked him to pull up the schematic for the CRJ. It has a gear warning system. So I've been caught with my pants down for not doing a checklist on final. And I've landed gear up, and I've actually done that during a stream, which was actually more embarrassing than anything. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt. I hate it. I actually, yeah, exactly. Okay, at 10,000 feet, landing lights are on. Speed 250 or less. Contact approach. We got our landing clearance. There is no way ATC to worry about. Nav radios are set. 111.95 ICV. ILS checked and set and checked. Approach phase. We have. Well, we don't have our speed. We're actually doing 170, but I'll get that taken care of shortly. However, we have full flap, we have gear down 3 green with auto brake 1, or low auto brake. And that is slightly complete. Yeah, what's this? They got 460,000 euro from the German government. They can't even update the CYUL or Fenix A320. That's pitiful. Actually, for the cost of X-Plane, that would have just dragged me over to go over to X-Plane just because they had an A330. Okay, it should be going local live shortly. Hey, local live. This one's gonna swing before I hit the runway. That's fantastic. Ooh, hey, yeah, it is definitely fine too. It's coming down. Wow. Okay. Right time. Time to go to work. Up high disconnect. Got a master warning. Let's go. 6 right. I'm tempted to land on 6 left for some reason, but 6 right it is. Okay, let's just keep her under 1,000 just to keep stable approach criteria. Oh yeah, I'm hand flying this puppy. The only thing I'm leaving on is auto throttle. Auto throttle is still on. Thought to the left. Correcting. But that's because the wind is pushing me to the right. So you know what? Time for a little bit of rudder. There you go. Oh, is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Okay, a little bit rudder to the right now. Okay, good. Why can I not hold a glide slope today? Hey, today is not the day to be holding a glide slope. Apparently. Hey, behave. Okay, 1,000.
1,000.
Wow, I'm really being pushed by a tail end here. This is ridiculous. Oh, now the wind dies. There you go. 2 knots.
500.
Okay, looks like we're landing long today. Which is gonna suck. Oh, now it becomes a headwind. Give me a break. Okay, keep that nose down.
100 above.
Ah, I can see my shadow. And I can see that Microsoft Flight Sim is messed up.
Minimum.
Runway inside, continue. Okay, now I'm under the glide slope. What's going on here? Whatever, I'll hold that. Hold that. Hold that down.
100.
Oh yeah, we're definitely landing long.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5. 5.
Okay. Come on. I missed it. Oh, come on. Can I make it? Oh. Just stop. Hold on, there you go.
We have arrived at our destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your baggage stowed until
Long
the
whip
seatbelt
putter.
sign
Wow.
has been turned off.
I watched my VSI
Smoking
needle.
is not permitted.
I begged
You
for
may
that
verify
thing
your
to
flight
stay up.
status and find gate information for your connecting flight using the Air Canada mobile app or visiting aircanada.com.
Okay.
Mobile receiving and transmitting functions may now be used. Before leaving the aircraft, please check to ensure you have all of your electronic devices. If you have a connecting flight, please refer to the screens inside the terminal or consult with one of our colleagues on the ground.
Okay.
Thank you for choosing Air
Yes.
Canada, a proud member of
1,
Star
2,
Alliance, for your travels today.
4.
We hope you've had a pleasant flight
Taxi.
and look forward to seeing you again soon.
Let's do you.
Nous sommes arrivés à destination. Nous vous prions de rester assis avec votre ceinture de sécurité bouclée et vos bagages rangés jusqu'à ce que la consigne des ceintures soit éteinte. Il est interdit de fumer.
It was definitely long.
Vous pouvez vérifier le
I
statut
held
de
it.
votre
That
vol
was
et
on
trouver des
purpose.
informations concernant la barrière de
the
votre vol de
question
correspondance à l'aide
is,
de
where
l'application
did I end
mobile
up?
d'Air Canada ou en visitant aircanada.com. L'utilisation des fonctions de
clear
réception
on the
et de
right.
transmission des appareils mobiles est
Clear on
maintenant
the left.
permise. Avant de quitter l'appareil,
I know where I
veuillez vous
ended up.
assurer d'avoir en votre possession
Ooh, yeah.
tous vos appareils électroniques.
Oof,
Si
that
vous
was
devez
ugly.
prendre un vol de
Where'd I end up?
correspondance, veuillez
Oh,
consulter
yeah.
les écrans dans l'aérogare ou adressez-vous à l'un de nos
Don't
collègues au
come
sol.
back.
Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada, membre du réseau Star Alliance, pour voyager aujourd'hui. Nous espérons que votre vol a
the
été
question
agréable et
is,
souhaitons
why
vous
did the
revoir
software
bientôt.
say that? Okay. After landing, taxi cars obtained. Flaps is retracted. Landing lights, both are retracted and off. Transponder, whatever, here. Boom. Boom. Okay, transponder will shut her off. Engine mode selector normal. Anti-ice off. Probe heat off. Yeah, I guess so. APU has been started. APU is available. Let's get that APU big going. Okay. Okay, that seems to be good. Okay, let's find Alpha here. Looks like Alpha right here, next turn. Oof. I could do a special library this weekend was fine. What games? That's definitely 11 knots. Not too fast. Woo! That was a crappy left right hand turn. Okay. Let's see what. Okay. Next turn is Alpha Lima. We're gonna go for Alpha Kilo. I guess I can always read this out. Next crew to worry about. Let's just. Oh, those are still up. I thought I put them down. Okay, that's a fail. Oh, now they go down. Okay. Rock and roll. the center line. There you go. Oh yeah. Does anyone have recommendations for scenery other than Flight Tampa? Actually, I probably should. Oh, if I keep flying this route, might as well pick up something like Flight Tampa, or I don't know what else is there for this Toronto airport. I forgot what I did for FS10. Tampa the best. Maybe. We'll see what my budget looks like. Okay, let's turn off the taxi light so we don't blind the ground staff. Okay. Hey, I don't have a GPU blocking me to figure this out today. Good old gate 139, home sweet home for me. Even though it's a heavy gate. I pick you. Button does anymore. Okay, parking brake is set. Let's do the parking checklist. Okay, parking brake on, engine master switches to off. Time at gate, total flight time, 1 hour 14. Ground contact established, which looks like they'll be doing that shortly. Or not. Oh, there you go. Ground contact established. Beacon light, seatbelt light, beacon light off. A light. Oh, hey, what's going on here? Off. There you go. And that is complete. And obviously, it's asking me if I want to board. Board. Let's the board. Actually, I want to see what this does. Mass balance. It doesn't show people getting off. Come on, doors are open. You're free to go. Actually, speaking of which, you're still free to go. Get off the airplane. Or, yeah. Yeah, hold on. Camera. Okay, I'm here now. Microsoft's being annoying. Oh, there you go. Sheesh. Actually, that's not a bad view. That's actually a slightly brilliant view. What I really wanted was actually, I know what I want. Hail Tuesday, let's go! There you go. Actually, as a photographer, my inner photographer let me to fill the frame. That's cool. I guess they're done offloading. What is this? Bulk cargo door to open. Uh-oh. Hey, that's another thing. Why is it? Oh yeah, bulk corridor. Oh, boo. Can't even read it. Pretty sure you just press a flap, comes out, you turn it. But Johan, thank you very much for coming out. Thank you for coming out, actually. It's really appreciated. Not stress that enough. Let's go back inside where it's not loud. Oof. Yeah, no. Thank you guys for coming out. Probably doing this again tomorrow. Probably head back to Ottawa. Or, I don't know. At some point, I am going to get annoyed, and I am going to put the CRJ back on and fly a few more places. Maybe just rotate between the two aircraft. So, yeah. Actually, before you guys go, let's see the score. How bad was this? Oh, that's not that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's 20. What? How? How? How is it butter landing? How do I get 341 out of that? I think it's because I dropped it out of the sky. Right. Eh? IEFI. Hold on. IEFI. No. No. Hold on. Okay, yeah. You have a good night. See you. Oh, it's level 2. Definitely. Definitely. I think Big Car System is a little buggy. Maybe download for our landing rate monitor. I think I will. Thank you very much, Johan. That is much appreciated. Let me see. Oh, Ethos. Well, what were you looking for in terms of EFIS? I guess that'll be the question is what were you looking for in terms of what you need to know about EFIS? It's really funny that EFIS is top left. So basically you're looking for just this little area here. Okay, well, let me see. What can I tell you? Flight director, that's your what to do thing. LS is your ILS. I toggle that. That toggles my ILS information. Obviously, this is the altimeter. The thing with the Fenix, with the Fenix A320, what you gotta remember is if you're using the altimeter, they have to match. I know in prior flight sims you just had to do just the captain side, but if you do that, they both have to match. So if I let it mismatch, it should shoot me a warning. So I think, oh, what the hell did I do? Warning today, what's going on? Oh, it's getting worse. Weird. It doesn't want to shoot me that warning. What does the left button press do? Well, this shouldn't do nothing. So left button won't do anything. However, once you get to 180 for your transition altitude, you center click it, get 2992. So center click, yeah. So basically, what that is in North America, I don't know how it is in Europe. I haven't flown in Europe. I know in Europe it's a little funky. But your transition from oh, there you go. Yeah, for the discrepancy. So when you go to from the, let's say you go from the thousands to the flight levels. So in North America, it's 18,000 feet. So once I hit 18,000 feet, you have to go into flight levels. So to do that, standard is you have to go to 2992. So you have two choices. You can go to 2992, right? Which is what I have here, which is 1013 or 1 bar. I should probably stop that. No. So you go to 292. Once you hit 18,000 or flight level 180, you transition into the flight levels, which in that case you do have to pull it, and that will get rid of the altimeter down here. So that will put you down to 2992, so you go up to your flight level 370, or in that case 37,000 feet, but it's going to be called flight level 370. Once you're ready to come back down, you're going to, oh, what now? Okay, I guess, what's that do? Once you're ready to come back down, you're going to get your ATIS. You're gonna get your ATIS, and then once you get down to that, you're gonna reset. Do it on the Fenix. It's a right click, apparently. Right click will get you back to the altimeter, and then you just spin it to whatever the altimeter is. So when I got back into Toronto, altimeter was 2981. So basically, you set the pressure for your pressure for the arrival airport or the arrival area. Terminal or arrival will give you what the local pressure setting is. Okay, so that's that. Well, that's okay. Flight director ILS. That's the altimeter. For me, this is just how you want your display. That's ILS 2 as well. So LS must be an ILS screen. I don't use the ILS screen here. I use it over here in the primary flight display. VOR. I guess if you're tracking a VOR, therefore you're doing, I guess, a hold. You gotta see that page. Nav, for the most part, is a navigation page, and I like it like this. I was actually, true story, I used to fly the A320 at the spouting lounge at Winnipeg International, and I actually had a WestJet pilot come up to me, you know, oh, my WestJet 737, I use the ARC display. You like it like this? I'm like, yes, I like it. I can see what's in front of me and behind me. So when it comes to traffic and whatnot. Plan, I couldn't tell you what plan is, to be dead honest with you. I've never used it. I'd assume it's just a flight plan. Flight plan page. Oh, man. It's 11 o'clock Winnipeg. So there's that. And obviously here, the numbers here, this is just your range indicators, so I like to flip through that. When I'm flying, I actually like to turn it all the way. I can see my whole flight plan. And as I get closer and closer, I do dial it down. Okay. These row of buttons, see sister, or I goes, well, actually, what it is called constraints. So if I go back to my flight plan, and I do not set my tray. Oh, wait with you. If I do not set my tray, okay, so we have constraints here. Ooh, and I now have a sideways map. Okay. Get away! What are you doing? Okay. That's now upside down map, but if I were to spin this map, I'm so sorry. What's going on? Okay. This is as close as it's gonna get. Nope. Yep. Oh my god. Dear Navicraft, please fix this. Ragged 5. Open chart overlay. Okay, so if you go back on the stream a little bit, you'll hear me talk about constraints. So I was flying at 38,000 feet for this leg. All the way to Torney. Torney was pretty much my equal time point. So that was the middle of my flight. So I was flying at 38,000 feet. I started my descent somewhere around there. It's called the Ragged 5 arrival. The first constraint was at Larat. So I started my descent here, went through all these waypoints, but when I had got to Larat, I have to be at between 17,000 to 15,000 feet at 250 knots. And that's what's called a constraint. So basically, on your constraint, if you have an arrival programmed in your FMC, it will show what the constraints are at. So if I had Larat in here, I'd say Larat in blue, I think it's like over 17 or over 15, by the way, and the speed. So that would give me that constraint. After that constraint was Rhesus, 8,000 at 210 knots. So going back, same idea. I would have Larat 8,210 knots. So it would list everything. Like I said, if you go far back enough in the stream, it would show you. Actually, I wonder if I can do this while I'm in the middle of the stream. This is going to be interesting. Never before done on YouTube. A guy who watches himself on a stream. Let me see. Can I watch myself? Oh, I can. There's gonna be some background. Okay. Oh. Let's go back to you. Let's go back to you. Ah, there you go. You can see it. Actually, that's the train. That's an airport. There are constraints right there. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to see, but basically, everything there is telling me what my altitudes are. Those are all in constraints. That's why that constraint button was pushed. So that's constraints in a nutshell. Okay. Right. Back into that. Waypoint. It's if you have waypoints in your flight plan, or just waypoints in general. VOR. Should just publish for the VORs are for this area. NDBs. I'm actually surprised there's NDBs. It's allegedly said that there's a lack of NDB approaches now in Canada. And last but not least, airport. All the local airports in nearby. So that is pretty much what this little area does. And then there's the middle of this. Self-explanatory: speed, heading, right click, it goes to nav, off your flight plan, altitude, BS. Speed. Alright. Is that enough on this? It was. It's now 11:16. Past my bedtime. Alright. For those who are still watching, thank you very much. It was very, very fun. I don't know what's going on with this plane. Hold on. I'm going to screenshot this. Thank you, Johan. I cannot believe how much I'm done with that. Okay, so yeah. Thank you for everyone for watching. Should be back tomorrow night, hopefully at the same time. We're gonna head to Ottawa yet again. It's whatever, it's good practice. And yeah, see you all tomorrow. Okay. Good night. Good night. Alright. Time to go. Where is the stop button on this?